how can one get more in touch with native music or native drumming, in your case, which is what you talk about playing from?
Well, it's my cultural, let's say, experience from childhood. You know, it was all about the drumming and dancing. And so it was a way of life back then. But the reason why I was into it, because there was nothing else in the way. If you're in your own way, then you have to get rid of you that's in the way, so that what is native, in terms of what's deeper, true or real, can come forward. So it's really about training yourself to not be yourself. Training yourself to go beyond your programs. And so when the natives from different traditions speak about going on a fast as part of your quest, and that means stripping down and forgetting to eat or deliberately not eating to put the body in a certain kind of survival mode, right? An emergency mode. Well, then you start to experience more of the native energies and native intelligence which the body is born with. Whereas ordinarily what we do as humans is cover the native up by filling ourselves up with all kinds of junk. Junk food, junk mind, junk emotions, junk feeling, junk world, junk thought, junk ideas, junk visions, and all the rest of that. Junk image. So once we eliminate that, if you can, if you're doing something to eliminate that as part of your practice, which is purificational practice, that's yoga practice, then it's supposed to bring you closer to the native and the deeper sort of survival instincts that are considered to be purificational and urgent. I'm talking about urgent, sudden, shocking, sudden, naked, raw energy. It's a purificational process. Not just drumming. You're not going to get there by just drumming. Everybody's doing that and they're not going anywhere. You're just accumulating drumming.
But in your case, would you say the drum helped you to go deeper?
The drum saved me. The drum saved me. It didn't just help. I couldn't have made it this lifetime without the drums in my early life. It was heaven for me. It was my out-of-body experience. It's great, man. Easy to do it. So when people in shamanism say, oh, this is for out-of-body, absolutely. As soon as you hear the drum, you're out of the body. But most people don't think that like that. See, drumming is out of body already.
Well, it seems like there should be maybe an element or something. I mean, plenty of people are in, cultured music and culture, with their cultures and, drumming in their culture. Or, I guess the question is, what can help someone to get beyond just that kind of drumming or just that kind of, living, I guess, essentially comes.
Well, drumming is for drumming. Drumming for purification requires stripping down, letting go of accumulated stuff, clinging. See, that's the yogic concept of it, or yogic theory about it, stripping down. And I think I even heard Ravi Shankar mention it many, many, many years ago when I was young, probably around the time I was in the military, when I heard things that he was saying in terms of people who needed to train, and you got to sit with your master, a teacher, and they would give you a tiny little thing to play on for years. That's it? Years? Yeah. It's like nothing for years. That's the strip down.